Toys bought for his grandchildren, now ready for a refugee family. Jonathan Romain and his wife are preparing to offer their spare rooms to Ukrainians.
As well as the 2 bedrooms, we also want to try and convert the attic so that they've got more living room and space and don't have to be dependent on us.
His desire to help rooted in his own family history.
My mother came over from Nazi Germany as an 11-year-old child, and she was a refugee, and she came alone to a strange country, a language she'd never spoken before, and was taken in under the kinder transport scheme, and she was given hospitality, wonderful hospitality, for about 6 months by a Quaker family in Devon. She's never forgotten that. I grew up with that story about her being traumatised but also loved by this family, and how Britain had opened its arms. Turn of my generation now to step up in this disaster.
As the rabbi of Maidenhead Synagogue, he's encouraged others to do the same. So far, over 800 people have got in touch with him from across the country. As the government's revealed, there'll be no cap on the numbers of Ukrainians allowed to come.
We know that there are a large number of people in this country generous-hearted and in a position to provide homes, and businesses and charities as well. So what we're doing is saying we, the government, will act in solidarity and in cooperation with you. We will provide not just a payment, but we will also make sure that people who come here have the chance to work and get the support from the NHS, from education and from other services that they need.
This is a big, bold announcement from the government, and it follows criticism that so far they haven't done enough to help. Tens of thousands of Ukrainian refugees are now expected to try to travel here, but the scheme could still be held up by details. People will need to find a sponsor willing to take them in, and checks will need to be carried out on both hosts and refugees. There will be government money for local councils who'll need to help people when they arrive.
There will be a certain amount of trauma involved, so there will be mental health and health support required. There will also be those normal safeguarding issues, that welcoming, and not every matching process will work, and therefore we will then have to step in cases and actually find alternate homes for people. So there's going to be a huge amount for councils to do.
But as people prepare to welcome refugees in, the government will be judged on how quickly they can make it happen. Becky Johnson, Sky News, Maidenhead.